Guys, today we are going to be looking at another program, or we are going to be looking at how to farm the palindrome of a number using Java, and my compiler or IDE I'm going to be using is Eclipse. So if you have Eclipse, you can just follow this step, and then everything is going to work smooth. But one thing, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, and share. Please turn off the notification bell whenever new video is uploaded, so you can get notified and then watch. Welcome to the technological world of David. Thank you. So now let's get started. The pigs. Yeah. Okay. First, before getting started, we first want to look at a few things, and that is palindrome. If we talk about the word palindrome, it means to reverse. Yeah. If we talk about the word palindrome, it means to what? To reverse. Now, if we are given a number that is of 4 digits, and we say we want the palindrome of that number, that is 1, 2, 3, and 4, it means this number should be reversed, and the reverse of the number is equivalent to the palindrome of this particular number. So we see here, we say 1, 2, 3, 4. We want the palindrome of 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it possible to get the palindrome of 1, 2, 3, 4? No, it's not absolutely possible. Palindrome is where you reverse a number and you get the exact number of the original number. Like for example, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. If we reverse this 4 digits, next what we're going to have is the same 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely 1, 2, 3, 4 becomes the palindrome of 1, 2, 3, 4. This when I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm not talking about numerical numbers like number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, but there are 4 digits, so that's why I'm saying 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we say 1, 1, 1, 1, the palindrome of 1, 1, 1, 1 is just 1, 1, 1. So we are not talking actually that the opposite of a number, but the reverse of a number. When a particular number is reversed, the reverse number should be the same as the original number. Like this number, we have 4 digits here, they are all 1, 1, 1, 1. If you reverse it, it will still be the same one. Okay, let's take for example, we say 1, 0, 0, 1. So if we are reversing 1, 0, 0, 1, the reverse of 1, 0, 0, 1 will be the same 1, 0, 0, 1. See here? So now 1, 0, 0, 1 becomes the palindrome of the original number 1, 0, 0, 1. This is just a common step. Like in high school, we did palindrome, we did a lot of mathematical operation. As for me, I'm not a mathematics student, so I can't explain much better about that. But let's just jump straight into our program, and then we can see what to do. Hope you guys understand what I mean by palindrome of a number. So maybe we can go to the next step and see. Let's try one example. So if we say you should give the palindrome of 3, 4, 5. See? So if we are given a palindrome of 3, 4, 5, 3, it should be 3, 4, 5. But it's not possible. If you reverse this, 3, 4, 5 is going to be 5, 4, 3. So definitely 5, 4, 3 is not a palindrome of 3, 4, 5. Hope you understand. Now let's jump straight into our program. So before we get started, we are going to just open our Eclipse IDE, and I'm using Eclipse IDE 2022-2023 version. So if you are using 2019, 2018, 2020, 2021, 2017, everything will just work up. You see, with the highest thing, you should have the latest JVM, you should have the latest Java environmental kit. Everything, it should be up to date. That's the only problem. If you have all things set, you have nothing to worry about. So now when it comes to IDE, before or getting started with our IDE or with our program, first we need to understand few things in this Eclipse, right? So now the first thing we need to do is we need to, because for Java, in Java what you do is, before writing a program, you have to write a class of that program. Like for example, if you want to write a program on a class, and then the title of that program or the name, the source code of that program should have the name of that particular program. Now when it's running, the Java environmental or kit is going to see it, and the Java virtual machine is going to read to it, and everything is going to be set to. But Java normally it work on class and object. So when you are building any application, like for example you're writing a basic code, you have to use class and object. It's not like C operates on only logic and function, but for Java it operates on class and object. So let's get started. Before getting our program done, first we come here, we come to Java project, right? We want to create a new project, just like that. It's just very easy how to create new project, you see. So now here I'm going to name this program Palindrome, and then done. So done, create. Now you see here we have our program name as Palindrome. So before writing our source code, we have to come and create a class. With all class, you cannot access the IDE or the editor to write your code. So we come, we create new class. The new class name is Palindrome. So we come, package, default package, and our source code should be here. Palindrome should be our source. Then we click just finish. Now you see here we have our class, public class Palindrome. Now the reason why we are using public class here is we want our code to be visible. We want our code to be visible for every aspect of Java, that whenever the code is running, it should be able to access the class without interruption. Or if we don't want it to be accessed outside of our function, then we can use private. Yeah. So now we get started with here. Now the header pages. Okay. Then we say string. That's the first thing we need to do. So after we enter our function, the header, and then we have here public static void main screen, and the argument should be passed on. So now we open the lines for the code. Now, so we say we are going to use our integer data type, and that integer data type is going to be the value of 666. This is 666. And it should be equivalent to the reverse number. Yeah, it should be equivalent to the reverse number, and the reverse number also should be equivalent to 0. If the reverse number is equivalent to 0, then definitely the remainder should also be unknown. So the unknown remainder is what is going to be printed for every time the loop will execute, the remainder will be printed, and after the remainder is printed, it's going to be added to a particular digit and times 10, so we can get the exact reverse of that particular number in the same original number format. So our last thing here we do, okay, but remember, and we close our statement, we come to the next step. And then our second integer we're going to use is original. We want the original number, right? The number is 666, and that number should be the what? The original number. So we go original number. The original number should be equal to the number itself. So once the original number is not equal to the number itself, it's not going to execute. Then now we run our loop, our control statement, right? Say y count, say y new m number should be equal to 0. Yeah, if this number is equal to 0, then it should what? Print the reverse of it. But if this number is not equal to 0, then we are going to give condition. So to give condition, we open another statement. We say the condition, the control condition should be, or control statement should be, let's say RA. The remainder should be equal to the number modulus of 10. Number modulus of 10. So once the remainder is equal to the number modulus of 10, the next thing we are going to do is we are going to tell this particular number if our remainder is 10, and then let me just correct this. Yeah. If our remainder is 10, then definitely it's going to be reprinted, divided by 2, and then, but now our remainder should be equal to the number divided by 10. So if we put 6, the remainder of 6 divided by 10 is going to jump into the loop. It will consider it as the what? The reverse of that particular number. So the next statement will put the reverse of the original number. The reverse of the original number should be equal to the reverse number times 10 plus the remainder. The reverse number times 10 plus the remainder. Simple as that. Just that. The remaining number or the reverse should be equal to origin, and that's just it. So we come down to the next step. After it's done, we say our number now should be divided by 10. If our number is divided by 10, what's the next thing? We jump to another conclusion. If our number is divided by 10, what's the next thing? We jump to another conclusion. We say if, you see, if, now we are going to give a condition. If the original number is equal to the reverse number, it should print it out, right? If the original number is equal to the reverse number, it should print it out. Okay, so this is how we print on print on the Java whatever stuff. Yeah, C for C we say printf, another thing. Yeah, but for Java we say system.out to print ln, and we just send a command. So now we say in this condition, if the original number is equal to the reverse number, that is when we carry on this particular loop and all results of the original number here is equal to all result of the reverse number here, which will be multiplied by 10 and will be added to the remainder, and that number should be divided by 10 also, and the result that will be there should be printed out. If the equivalent to the original number, then we want to print that number on the screen, right? The original number, and that's the same. Gross. Palindrome. Now, if this condition is not true, this condition, right? If this condition is not true, the next thing you're going to do is you have to tell the loop if this condition is not true, because it's a Boolean expression. We want to resolve either true or false, nothing less, nothing more. So if this result is not true, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to indicate our else statement. Then we can open another statement again. We say if the result is not true, then the result is not true there. So see, so once the result is not true now, once the result is not true, we're just going to terminate the whole thing, right? It's just going to terminate the loop. So if our result is not true, what happens is the loop will be terminated. The loop is going to be terminated. So now let's get our code run. Let's see. Oops. Okay. Proceed. To see, okay, we see percent error, train main, long arrow, syntax error insert. Okay, where is it? Okay, we see number here. So now the next thing we are going to do is to correct this error. How are we to correct this error? These are two errors. You see? Look here. Let me just put it for a second. You see, we say syntax error insert to complete statement, but the statement is not completed. So what are we to do? Are we supposed to something like this? Are we supposed to something like this? Is it completed now? So now we rerun our program and see how it's going to be. Okay, proceed. So you see 666 Palindrome. So now if we remove this okay, if we remove this, and then let's try, for instance, let's try and see see what it's going to give us. One is travel and the okay. See, 35467, not a palindrome, because if you reverse this 35467, it's just going to be 76453. 76453. So thank you guys. Hope your problem was solved on how to find the palindrome number. See you next Friday, 6:30 Eastern Time. Thank you for watching. See you again.